and now I haven't been on it in the last few times. I'm sorry, but here we are, we're back on. Um, I have made progress on this project, and this is something that I have been doing for a while. Finding out how to do a magic circle, and learn how to do a certain stitch, and I just had to figure out a backup. What am I gonna do with it? Now, I have been wanting to make cardigans. Cardigans is what I've been thinking about in the last couple of months, actually. I've watched them, I've seen them on TikTok, um, I've seen them on YouTube. I've just been trying and trying and trying. At that time, I gave up because the magic circle, first of all, the magic circle was just something that I couldn't accomplish for some reason. And so I decided that I was gonna doing that, I was gonna do that to frustrate myself, and that's what I did. I decided to take a break. Then I come around again, finally able to get the magic circle, and finally able to practice small, the small projects, and that's how the bucket hats came around. As I kept going and going and going, the more practice I did it, I'm like, maybe I should expand my projects. As I was expanding my projects with bucket hats and looking at certain things, I had to say, hey, even though it's not winter, you should try a cardigan. And cardigans do have a unique shape, and so I was looking at certain cardigans that I can do. Found a hexagon cardigan. No, the hexagon cardigan is the one that took a while for me to learn. Took me a while for me to learn. I'm like trying it all 5 corners. Well, 6 corners. And I kept getting 5. So I'm like, what's been going on? So I kept going and going, and I realized at first I should have known to watch one of my favorite YouTubers, Passionate Kirsty, and I know she has made a cardigan like between 23 years ago. It was easy to follow her pattern. It's just I had to get the hang of trying to get 6 corners instead of 5. Um, so I kept going and trying and trying. And then eventually I asked one of my crochet friends on TikTok because they have made content before. Um, Something clicked in my head, and instead of doing one stitch in between, I decided to do 2. It just became a whole lot easier. And here I am making this entire hanger, like, entire one side of it. And it doesn't look like I'm going to be making it into 18 rows at this point. But luckily, I have another one. No, unfortunately, I'm not got another one. So, next time, I will have to get 3 of these. And if I'm going to get a multicolor, I might just get 2 of them, or 1 of them. I have to practice on those. But, I wanted to see if how it is when it comes to, um, it comes to bucket, I mean not bucket hats, cardigans, because it's not a lot of practice. And I was only using a small yarn, because I wasn't even thinking about it. I wasn't even thinking about the, yardage for cardigans, or really for each side. So, now I know that I'm gonna have to get 3. But, that's pretty much what I've been doing, and oops, I'll probably do making this for like almost a week, but I am officially getting it into like Monday-ish. I don't know the exact date that I actually got it, but I officially made it to a point where I'm just like, okay, now I got it. Oops, um, the sizes I'm trying to do like a medium, so that I can try to test it on myself and see how it looks. I do have another whip on my stash that is actually a vest, but I currently do not have enough yarn at the moment, which is why I have another whip in my hand working on this. But this is really pretty easy to, it's simple. Um, but it is time consuming for it to like finish. So I'm just gonna keep taking breaks, keep doing what I gotta do, and it won't be as bad. 1, 2, oh, that's 2. Okay, there we go. 3, 4. Okay. It is definitely getting bigger, so it's probably stronger for a little bit. So there we go. And then I got a long side to go. Mm, 2, three, and then crochet two, and then I do another crochet of three, and then one, two, three, and then I'll just keep going the next ones. That's how I get it so fast and easy. I just gotta be careful of how many stitches are in there, because then you make mistakes. But, well, that's what I've been doing. Down. It's gonna be a little short, so I'll see you guys next time.